been a while. Hey guys, how's it going? MG Games here. Not dead. Just nothing really much to upload except for this. And welcome back to another FIFA 19 top 6 Premier League ratings prediction. Now, the last one I did was Chelsea, and that was like a month or two ago, which I really should have done things. By the way, guys, if you do, I'm not sure if you would, but there is a big difference. I got a brand new headset. It's the HyperX Cloud 2. I got them for about 80 quid, which is not the worst, €80. And they're apparently one of the best headphones on the market. So I did a lot of reviews. My old my old headset was eventually given up. So yeah, I decided to get these, and hopefully the sound quality is any better. Sound quality for me is good. Like I can just choose to make to listen to sound very low or very fast, which is great. Anyway, before we get into this prediction, if you do like the videos, as always, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, share, friends, all that great stuff. But now let's get into this. Before I get into the stuff, if you're wondering why I'm talking a bit quietly, it's because it's about 2 o'clock in the morning and I need to shut up. So anyway, let's get into the first Tottenham player. I'm easily the most pissed off person right now. It's the next morning and I went through 5 recordings already, and then I only realized my mic is muted. Classic me. So I have to go through all of these again. I'll have to go really quickly through these because I can't be arsed. Hugo Lloris is going to stay at 88 with some stats boosted and some stats not. He had a great World Cup. Captain of France, obviously, is great. But he also led to 5 errors leading to goal. That's what's called. Sorry, I'm trying to fucking do this off memory because I want to get this done as quickly as possible. I think he had about 13 clean sheets, which is still alright, but I'm going to keep him at the rating he is. Sorry if this is sloppy. I'm going to try and do it better for the next one. You'd expect that from me, like recording without even checking if the mic's muted. Right, next up is Kieran Trippier, who's getting a huge upgrade to by +3. Well, not huge. Well, I guess you could say it's huge. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 24 appearances, 7 clean sheets is not bad for a right back. But 5 assists, and you already said, guys, if a right back or a left back or a left wing back or right wing back could get more like the 4 or 5 assists a season, that's great. Not to mention his World Cup was class, by the way. Great free kick, Kieran. Fair play to you. You'll never be watching this video, but oh well. 52 tackles and a 58 tackle success rate, 122 crosses. Out a bit too close to my mouth. 1,266 passes made. So overall, he'll be a very good card to use in Ultimate Team next year. I hope to make him a rare. Just to be honest, rare cards obviously look better than non-rares. I don't like having non-rares in my team unless it's the actual starter team. So yeah, boost him by 3 and make him a rare, please. Knowing my luck, guys, these clips will probably get corrupted or something. I know what you're thinking. How the hell will these clips get corrupted on SharePlay? Well, I wouldn't put it past fucking SharePlay, to be honest. I fucking hate SharePlay, and I can't use anything else because I only have a laptop, which is very fucking limited. Anyway, doesn't matter. Next up we have David Sanchez, a guy who I very highly rate. I'm only boosting by the 1 because it's his first season, but he'd actually do quite well. 31 appearances, 13 clean sheets, 1 assist. I'm definitely boosting that pace up because I actually personally think he should be like high 70s pace, but I know EA won't boost him by that much, so boost that from 71 to 75, please. A +1 rating. Very, very good defender, actually. He has a great tackle success rate of 63%. 1,939 passes. I'm actually surprised he made that many passes. I know it's a defender, but still good. 4 interceptions, clearance off the line 0, headed clearances 83, clearances, recoveries. Yeah, he's overall a great player, so I'd personally boost him up by the 1. I would, like, knowing my own bias, I'd probably boost him up by 2, but EA probably just wouldn't do that, and I just would really want to boost that pace because he's actually a very fast guy. Next up, Tottenham fans, if you are watching this, please correct me on this if I'm wrong. Vice Captain Jan Vertonghen? I'm not 100% sure. Sorry if it's someone else, if it's like Moussa Dembele, I'm really sorry. Anyway, Jan Vertonghen, a guy who I really highly rate. I put him maybe up in the top 15-ish defenders. I won't put him in top 10, but I put maybe in the top 15 along with people like maybe Socrates. He hasn't looked very well actually. Maybe older Socrates. Boateng and Boateng's actually slipped down a bit. I'm getting off topic. Anyway, Jan Vertonghen, 36 appearances, 15 clean sheets. Overall, just a brilliant centre back. Also got a Team of the Season card at FIFA. I can't remember if he got the Premier League Team of the Season. I'm not 100% sure about that actually, but overall a great defender, and I think that's why he gets his boost from an 85 to an 86. Also forgot to add, along with Belgium, he had a pretty decent World Cup too. Anyway, I'm not sure. I think it's moved around from centre back to left back to even right back sometimes. Anyway, another guy who I very highly rate. I think I'm boosting by 2. Like I said, guys, I'm not sure if I already told you this. I might have. I do these in advance, so I don't get to look back on my ratings. I'm doing this like at the moment with my laptop, looking at the Premier League ratings, so I can't really remember fully. I think it's an 82 or an 83. Anyway, Ben Davies, 29 appearances last season, 2 goals, 6 assists, and I can't believe he made 149 crosses. He has a cross accuracy of only 23% actually, which is not great. I thought it was a lot higher. Passes 1,304, clean sheets of 12, attack success rate of 70%. He's a great player. Also, he did get, I think, a most consistent. No, I think he got no, it was the Premier League. He got an extra team season card in the daily knockout tournament. He's easily one of the best defender left backs in the league now, behind Andy Robertson. Now I know some of you might actually look back on the Liverpool video and see that Andy Robertson's actually low rates because EA wouldn't really boost him up with that much. But if you boost him up to an 82 or an 83, I'll perfectly understand that. But anyway, Ben Davies, one of the best left backs in the league. And by the way, guys, if you're asking where's Danny Rose to if there's any Danny Rose fans left, at the time of recording this, Danny Rose was linked with either PSG or Schalke, not to mention he's not getting played at all because Spurs don't fucking like him. So sorry to all the Danny Rose fans. He's just been knocked out by Ben Davies. He's just better. Nah, I really can't stress this enough. This is the lineup they had against fucking Newcastle. So this is why this next player, a lot of people would say, how come he's in here instead of Moussa Dembele? Well, that's because Moussa Dembele, I don't think, started this match. Moussa Sissoko, he's getting a downgrade. Why? He's a 30 million fucking flop, and all Tottenham fans will admit that. The Tottenham fans that don't admit that are fucking ignorant as fuck. Sorry, I'm a Liverpool fan, so yeah. Anyway, Moussa Sissoko in 33 appearances last season. I'm actually surprised he made that many, but probably half of them were off the bench. 1 goal and 1 assist. Fuck's sake, he is just not that great, to be honest. He'd be maybe okay for maybe a team that's struggling for like to stay up, maybe like a Huddersfield or a Brighton or something like that. Not Tottenham Hotspur. He's definitely not good enough for Tottenham Hotspur. Still an overpowered card in FIFA. And by the way, he's been playing a lot more in midfield lately instead of like on the right hand side. So who knows, we might see this overpowered beast back in centre midfield, centre defensive midfield, back in FIFA 19. Another guy that could be having a position change back to a position where everyone else preferred him, it's Eric Dyer, making 34 appearances last season, 0 goals, 2 assists. It's alright, consider he got moved around from centre back to CDM. He's playing a CDM again, hopefully he gets moved there. I'm actually downgrading him because he did have his first 2 seasons at Spurs were alright, to be fair to him. Just, he's slowly kind of fiddled away a bit, I think. Like, he's definitely not doing as much. He's actually a bit, I wouldn't say error prone, it's just that he's kind of average. I say he's still better than Jordan Henson. I think a lot of people are better than Jordan Henson. But anyway, I'm just downgrading him by the 1. I just feel like he's like just not as good as people say he is. Sorry, Eric Dyer, you're probably a really sound guy in real life, but overall, I just don't think you should be 82, considering Moussa Dembele is an 82. I've been trying to record this for 3 fucking times. I don't know why it's not working. Lucas Moura. A lot of people might be saying I should downgrade him. I'm going to keep him the rating he is because he's actually a very talented player. We've seen that at time at PSG, and he is a good player. It's just that if he gets the game time, he only made 6 appearances last season. I'm pretty sure like about 2, 3, maybe 4 of them were sub appearances. He did even get an assist. It's not that bad, but considering like he's trying to battle with Dele Alli, Christian Eriksen, who else? Even Eric Lamela. To be fair, Eric Lamela actually didn't have that bad of a season to be considered. I actually don't even think I put him in this video because I'm only allowed to do off the bench. I even looked at their bench from the lineup I seen. I don't think Lamela was there, so very, very sorry about that. Personally, I think Lamela should stay on 81 in case that if you want my input, just keep him at 81. But boost his skills to 5, and maybe boost his pace up a little bit from like 78 or 79, boost up to like maybe 82. And also get his not even 99. Still bitter about that fucking Liverpool match. Anyway, Lucas Moura, I'm going to keep you at an 82. I can understand if you've dropped down to an 81, but personally I still rate him. And if he gets the game time, I know he'll do well. Now, a lot of people do say he's overrated. a lot of people do, because he's one of England's, like, you know, shining stars. Dele Alli, he did have a decent season last season. Look, 36 appearances, he got 9 goals and 10 assists. That's impressive from a central attacking midfield role. Sometimes he's even moved around to maybe centre midfield. That's actually quite decent. So I'm going to boost him up to an 85. I won't boost him to an 86 quite yet, because some people might be saying he definitely doesn't deserve that. Some people say he will. So I'm going to try to do middle ground. Some people might even say he doesn't deserve an upgrade at all. But he did do very well with 19 goal contributions, 36 starts, a central attacking midfield role. So I'm going to boost him up to an 85. Easily, I could say this with pride, one of the best players in the Premier League and one of the best central attack, even one of the best midfielders in the world right now in this prime. It's Christian Eriksen. He's linked with a move to Real Madrid, even though Spurs apparently aren't willing to sell him because they can't get a replacement in. And apparently, I don't know how true this is, probably might be fake, but Real Madrid put in a 178 million bid and apparently Spurs rejected it because, you know, Luka Modric is still apparently moving to Inter. I don't know. I really don't know, guys. But overall, he's easily, I could say with pride, he's one of the best playmakers in the world. 37 games, 10 goals and 10 assists is very, very good. 20 goal contributions. Overall, just a great player. He's a fucking wizard when it comes to free kicks. He's such a good card in Ultimate Team Squad. I actually, from those who watch Road to Glory, packed this team of season card on the Road to Glory. Gets in there from those Premier League packs. He actually didn't score. I'm actually looking here. He didn't score a free kick last year. Goals with his left foot, 6, and goals with... He scored 6 goals with his left foot, which is actually good considering, well, like, he obviously has a 5-star weak foot. Make it a 6-star, yeah. No, but honestly, I will make... He already got boosted in the winter, sorry, to an 88. I'll make him an 89 because I just personally have him up there as one of the best midfielders in the world. And to end off the starting 11, I have to go through the bench really quickly. I don't have much to say about the bench. Is, of course, Harry Harold Kane. This man is just a goal machine. He is. He's only, how old? He's 25, I believe. Oh, Jesus. How come? I looked up Kane on the Premier League website. I showed people like Herbie Kane and all this shit. I don't know who these guys are. Okay. Here he is. Harry Kane. He's 25. He's linked with Real Madrid. And this, I'll just read out his overall Premier League appearance. 153 games, 108 goals. What the fuck? He's 25. If he... Hold on. He did this in about 4 or 5 seasons in the Premier League. Obviously, he cannot score Mo Salah. Oh, tough luck, mate. You never will. I'm only messing, probably will, but Mo Salah's class. Broke the record before, broke most goals before you did. Anyway, sorry, stop triggering Chelsea fans. Very, very sorry. Spurs fans, 37 appearances last year, 30 goals and 2 assists. Class, just class. I made him a 90 rating. I'm definitely boosting his pace. I don't think he's that slow at 73, so I'm boosting up to 75. His dribbling, I'm pretty sure I left the same. I actually thought it was lower, but no, it's 81. His shooting needs to be very high. I'm boosting up to an 81, 91. I think his passing I boosted a little bit as well, and his physical is definitely going up as well. Easily the best striker in the Premier League, but not the best player. That belongs to Mo Salah. Love you, Mo. Who knows? We'll see what happens this season. Harry Kane hasn't scored yet because he never scores in August, while Salah's already got a goal against West Ham. But obviously I know Newcastle are such a tough opposition. Alright, stop pissing off the Spurs fans. Yeah, overall, Harry Kane, a +2 up to a 90 rated. Maybe right now, I'd probably compare him, Suarez, and Lewandowski. I'd probably put maybe, I don't know. Lewandowski had a pretty shit World Cup. I had Lewandowski ahead of Suarez going into the World Cup. But now I'd probably say Suarez, Kane, and Lewandowski. Tell me how. Actually, I'm going to put in a poll. Tell me, who do you think is the best striker in the world between Harry Kane, Luis Suarez, and Robert Lewandowski? Alright, let's go through these guys. I don't really show statistics for the bench. I know you probably might ask me to, but like, do you want this video to be half an hour? I don't either. Right, so Michel Vorm, overall, he's an alright goalkeeper for like a mid-table team when he played for Swansea. Should go down from a 79 to 78, barely gets any game time. Not really much else to say about that. Here's one that people might get angry about. It's Toby Alderweireld, who I'm actually downgrading. He barely played. Davinson Sanchez pretty much took his spot. I know he got injured, but he barely played. At the World Cup, he did okay, but like if you don't play minutes, I know if you don't play minutes, then obviously, you know, it's not much point of keeping a rating that's high. And I know you could make the same thing for Lucas, but like Lucas joined in the winter. Toby Alderweireld's been there for the past like 2.5, maybe even 3 seasons, and he's been a great player, but looks like his time might be done at Spurs, and who knows, he might move to United during the winter. We have to find out when that time comes. Next up is Serge Aurier. Not much to say about him. Comes on, comes off a bit, gets a few goals and assists. It's alright, but not really much to shout home about. Next one is Moussa Dembele, who's actually getting an upgrade, because I actually personally rate him. I rate him a lot of people do, and I think 82 is a bit too low rated. Thinking, like, I know like Lallana prefer to get a downgrade, but like Moussa, I'm a Liverpool fan. Moussa Dembele is better than Lallana. They played pretty much the exact same position, centre midfield. They did anyway the year before, and I still thought that maybe Dembele should have been at least the same rating as him. But now that Lallana is probably going to go down by about 2, since he was injured a lot and obviously didn't play. You know, he was injured pretty much the whole season. You don't know, it's really kind of hard to tell. He might just only go down by the 1, but overall Moussa Dembele is going to go by the 1. Now for a man who shouldn't be on the bench. I know like, he has the Asia game coming up. By the way, as a little known fact, if Heung-min Son doesn't win any like gold or like trophies with his country, he'll be forced to go into the military for I think about 2 years. So unless he wins the football part of his, you know, of the Asia Games with South Korea, I think he will be saying goodbye to the Premier League, goodbye to football for 2 years. I don't know, I think it's a rule against there or something. Anyway, so Heung-min Son, brilliant season yet again. I think he got double digits for goals. I'm not sure for assists. He got class team of season card, many informs, getting boosted up to 85. Not really much to say else about that. Absolute class player. Last 2 players now, we have Victor Wanyama, who's going to go down by the 1. Doesn't really get played much. Apparently he was linked with got moved back to Celtic at one stage, and appeared like a move to Southampton, I believe. I'm not 100% sure if it was Southampton. It could have been not Stoke, they're relegated. Actually could have been Everton. One of them anyway. He's going to go down by the 1 because lack of game time. And to end off, and probably the worst player, no offense to him, like he was alright with Swansea, then against Sigurdsson pretty much like gave him all his goals on the play, even though he is very good in the air. Fernando Llorente, he was like a 78, he's going down by 2. He's just not good. Yeah, he scored a hat-trick in like the Carabao Cup, but that's pretty much it. I think he scored like maybe 1 more goal in the league, probably he didn't even. He's just shit. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching this Spurs video. If you do like it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment below, share with friends, all that great stuff. If you have any thoughts about my predictions, leave them in the comments below. Try not to be toxic though. I can understand people get annoyed going like, this guy should be a little higher rated, or this guy's shooting should be higher. But don't be saying I'm a fucking idiot or anything like that, because it actually really hurts my feelings. But anyway, thanks so much for watching guys. I'll have the two Manchester clubs out there. I'll probably do United first. Thanks for watching guys, and as always, I'll see you next time.